Is it true the Morcons are bad people, Father?
Where did you hear that?
Mother says they invaded our camp at the World Heart and killed lots of us. It was really horrible. Why are the Morcons doing this?
It's hard to explain.
I don't get it. Only bad people would do something like that, wouldn't they?
It's not something a boy your age should ever have to see.
Why not? If I don't see it, does that mean it didn't happen?
No, of course not. It was a small group. I'm sure not all Morcons are like that.
You mean those weren't real Morcons?
They were, but because they were bad people, not because they were Morcons.
You're right, Father. It's hard to explain.
What are you up to?
Mother says I have to wait here until she finishes her work. But she's taking so long. Can't we go somewhere else?
It's probably for the best. You're not safe out here. Wait here. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, wait. That's all I ever do around here. You have to let Asker know we're leaving too. Or we might get worried.
Jax, glad you're here. Kaya and the little one were worried.
How's my son?
Doing pretty well, considering recent events. But it's too much for a boy his age.
He shouldn't even be here.
Well, his mother wanted him with her. These last few days have been something else. Turbulent times we live in.
Kaya left you in charge of our child?
She did, and I consider it an honor. I know you're both busy, and I see no signs of that changing anytime soon.
I'm taking the boy to the Bastion. Kaya and I think it's the best thing for him, given the circumstances.
Won't hear me complaining. Means you're responsible for the boy from here on out. The Bastion is in the north, right? The ruins where that Dawkins fella lives?
Seems like everybody but me knows who the old man is and what he's up to.
Well, you've clearly been out of town for quite some time.
Clearly.
I'll head out to the Bastion right away then. Gotta get the place ready. I'll see you there. Watch yourself out there.
With me. I'll get you out of here.
Really? I don't have to wait anymore?
I'll take you to the Bastion.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Asker says there's ghosts.
Really? That's what he tells you. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. I love ghosts.
Come on. You've got to go now.
Where have you been all this time?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, come on. I'll understand.
I was unconscious, so I couldn't come see you.
Unconscious? Really? Like when all the lights go out and everything?
That's right.
Wow. Why were you unconscious?
There were these, Come on. We gotta keep moving.
Why won't you tell me what happened to you?
I don't want you to worry.
Really? I'm the son of the biggest daredevil in the world, and you don't want to worry me?
Yeah, well, the less you know, the less you have to worry about. Come on.
Hey, you, asshole! What are you doing rifling through my stuff?
You live here?
Do I live here? What do you think? No, I just keep all my stuff here just for show. So some idiot passing by can take what he likes. Of course I live here, and you better get the hell out. So scram!
I'll ask Mother about what happened to you. She'll tell me.
Fine. I guess it's better if I tell you myself.
Yeah?
You see, we're under attack.
That's enough!
Is this more cons?
No, they're these aliens. And they've come to invade our lands.
Oh, I know about them. Mother told me, but they're still far away.
Not far enough. I had to fight some and they hurt me.
Really?
Yeah. They left me behind, but... well, I haven't been myself for a few days.
Cool.
Oh yeah, real cool. Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
I don't want to talk about the past, but I just don't understand what you're doing. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid. And then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward, try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight, and the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
I guess you're right. We might as well work together.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The Skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue Elex and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history. I see the infection is affecting your speech.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And your memory, too. Interesting. I believe you wanted to say something?
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
Okay. Let's say I start looking for an ally to join your Sixth Power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power. One that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history. And it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid. About what you did in the war against the Alves. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it. just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
Improvements for the Bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
About the military forces of the other factions. Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Well, the Bastion still isn't fortified well enough. First of all, we need to eliminate the beasts in the surrounding areas. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. We still need more information on the other factions. I can either join one of the major factions, or speak to enough important figures to get an idea of their military strength. My son is still out there somewhere. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done. And remember, the sooner you join a faction...
Yeah, I know. Things will be harder without the kind of training and equipment I can get from them.
That's right. Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.
Father,
Yeah?
these invaders, why are they here? What do they want?
Well, nobody really knows yet. They haven't told us. But, seeing how things are going, we'll find out soon enough. And I don't think we're gonna like it.
But you and Mother will look after everyone, won't you?
That's why I have to make sure you're safe first. Then we'll have to find out exactly what we're up against. Alright, enough questions. We have to keep moving.
Yes, Father. That was fun. I wish we could spend more time together.
Well, no, I have to...
Yeah, I know. You have lots to do. But still, it would be really great if you came to visit sometime.
Stick with Asker. He'll look after you while I'm gone.
I'm gonna take a look around. Maybe I could find traces of the spirits Asker was talking about.
I don't know enough about that. No, just can't do that yet.
Don't trouble yourself. I'll take care of everything.
Peter, okay? Father, is it true you're going to rebuild the Bastion? Can I come with you?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Oh, come on! I won't go wandering off. I promise.
And what if we're attacked by wild animals?
You'll take care of me. Come on, please?
Okay, but do exactly what I tell you.
Yeah. I'll be as quiet as a mouse and keep my head down.
Stay close behind me, okay?
Is it always this exciting?
What do you mean?
Well, Mother didn't usually take me when she went out like this. I always had to stay in the fort. I mean, exciting stuff happens there too, but... Well, I know the fort already, but I've never been out here my whole life.
Then you should keep in mind how dangerous it is.
And it's a good thing I brought you. Have you killed many people?
It's been known to happen. Some people just like to make trouble.
I know it happens sometimes, but I don't want people to die.
I get it, but
Try to stay out of trouble as much as you can from now on, okay? was gone. We hardly ever saw you.
I had my reasons.
Mother always said you'd save the world if you could.
Really? She said that.
So what have you been doing all this time?
Trying to convince the factions to get ready for the big threat that was coming.
Cool. I bet they all listened to you, didn't they?
Well, kinda.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you. You know what's cool about ghosts?
No.
You can't touch them. They just float around and no one can beat them. And you know why?
Why's that?
Well, because they're not really there. You could see them, but that's all. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. that didn't work.
What does bastard mean?
Where did you hear that?
The kids at the fort used to call me that. I don't know what it means, but it didn't sound nice.
I guess I really should have come around more often. Don't pay any attention to that kind of talk.
Sometimes other kids are pretty stupid, huh? I'm sure glad you're not an Alb commander anymore.
Why's that?
The Albs are so cold and unfriendly, just like the Icelands where they live.
It's mostly because they take so much Elex. It takes away their emotions.
Well, I think it's from that white plastic armor they wear. It must be freezing in that.
Don't get too close to the formers or their creatures until you've regained enough of your strength. We can't afford to lose you. No one else has your skills, or your ability.
The area around the bastions should be safe enough now.
Good. Then it's time to take a look at these walls. They're falling apart. I heard there's a retired master builder living somewhere on the bastion's outskirts. I'm not sure if he was ever responsible for the upkeep of the walls, but maybe he can be persuaded to do it now anyway. It would be a huge step forward. I believe the old builder's name is Gardock.
Yeah, I've already met him. I'll see what I can do.
Good. In the meantime, I'll continue studying your infection. It looks like we're ready to start organizing ourselves. We're both too busy to deal with everything that needs doing. And the more people we have here, the more we'll need a good leader. A commander who can keep all of our fighters under control. We can't let anarchy take root here, or our little sixth power project will have failed before it's even begun.
I think I found our commander, Warlord Theog down at the World Heart. He'd be perfect for us. I'm just not sure he'll be willing to go along with your great plan.
Hey, this is your plan as much as mine. I'd never be able to do it alone, and you know that.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Well, the Bastion still isn't fortified well enough. The Bastion needs a good builder. We need another commander to manage future troops. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. We still need more information on the other factions. I can either join one of the major factions, or speak to enough important figures to get an idea of their military strength. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done. And remember, the sooner you join a faction...
Yeah, I know. Things will be harder without the kind of training and equipment I can get from them.
That's right. What else did I want to tell you? We can't afford to lose you. No one else has your skills, or your ability to get things done.
You sure know how to motivate people.
I'll let you know as soon as I have anything new to report.
Don't trouble yourself.
Those who are clear minds and protect yourselves and your loved ones. Ammunition is still lying around out there. Stockpile and maintain your weapons.
What about your father? What was he like?
I never got to meet my real father. I grew up with the Albs. I didn't know where I really came from until a few years ago. My real parents were here with the Berserkers. Wardek was my foster father, and he was an Alb commander, just like me.
Is he still alive?
No idea. Could be. I haven't seen him since. I've been taking good care of Dex.
I can see. How are you, Dex?
I'm fine, Mom. Just watching what Dad gets up to.
Is that right? Well then. Good. As long as he's with you or Asgar, I won't worry so much.
I was saying something... Oh, yes! Maybe he's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? What would you say if I offered you command of a larger troop at a permanent location?
I'm a berserker warlord. I have my responsibilities.
You could help a lot of people.
I help people here, too.
I'm offering you a step up, the Elk.
Okay, so? What troop are we talking about?
Well, it's not quite ready yet.
Are we talking about something crooked here?
I'm talking about the survival of humanity. The war against these mysterious invaders.
So you're referring to the sixth power in the Bastion?
You know about it?
An old man came by here a few days ago. Adam, I think. He talked about it.
Huh, I see.
So it's not just foolish hearsay?
Not if people like you and me play an active part.
I see.
I sense that you're interested in this.
Yeah, what the old man said was convincing.
Sure.
But I can't leave this place. The World Heart is of the highest priority.
So find someone to replace you.
Let me think. I know someone. Oh yeah, that guy at the fort. He owes me. His name's Brambart, a paladin. He's got big ideas about defending our territory.
I know Brambart. Isn't he a little sluggish?
Maybe. But when he hears what's on offer, the guard watch here would be like a sacred duty to him. Paladin Brambart spends most of his time loafing around the fort's residential district. But he's a very conscientious man. You'd like him.
I'm sure.
Are you going to get rid of all the invaders?
I don't think anyone can do it alone. We all have to pull together if we're going to beat them. All the factions need to work together.
And what if they don't?
Then we'll all have to learn to live with the invaders. That's if they let us live. Right now, that's not looking likely.
You'll find a way. I know you will.
I think you better go back now.
Aww, already? Well, alright. I don't want to get in the way. Thanks for bringing me with you, Father.
Take care of yourself.
Don't worry, I will. I hope you'll come see us now and again.
I'm coming for you!
Careful with that thing. Careful with that thing.